Well, hello, my dear viewers, my dear friends. Welcome back to the channel rather earlier than expected. Or maybe not for you, because I am recording this video you're seeing here on Saturday afternoon. You may see by the quality of the video that is lighter than it normally is. And that's precisely because I'm recording this on Saturday the 15th at precisely 4 p.m. Well, not precisely, it would be 4 and 6 p.m. But never mind. And I'm here to bring you this week's, last week's, however you want to see it. I'm here to bring you the newest chapter of Fairy Tail. The second to last chapter of Fairy Tail, actually. 544 of its name, You Are the King. Now, the reason why I'm recording this today is first because I'm alone at home, therefore I can go a little bit higher on the pitch voice. And secondly, it's because if you've seen my Boku no Hero Academy video, I spoke about something that I've seen regarding this fairy tale chapter, and I don't want to wait any longer to see it. And don't think about it anymore, so I'll take it out of the system right now so it doesn't spoil the fun any longer. Now, I don't know if this is how it's supposed to be. Please, if you know, do let me know in the comment section down below. Is this week's cover supposed to be like this? Like, it's just Fairy Tail, hashtag 544, You're the King, and then Hiromashima in the bottom. Is this how it's supposed to be? Or the scanners and translators kinda messed it up? I want to believe that this was Zero's doing, but anyway, let us begin the second to last chapter, the last two chapters. This week a mighty 26 pages. Very, very nice indeed. His very being burns brightly. The roar of his soul will decide the future, what lies beyond. Your destruction is nigh, accursed dragons. Behold my almighty power of destruction. Oh, how irony can be. For it to fight dragons, he became a dragon himself. Well, it's as they say, you fight fire with fire. And there we go, to the clash. Shidori on one side, Rasengan on the other. This is how it's meant to be. This is how it always ends up to be. And you will pardon my Naruto comparison here. Okay, so back to the real world. We see Acnologia getting trapped into Fairy Sphere. But did they trap him into Fairy Sphere? Oh. He's able to crack Fairy Sphere. Holy heck. Simply combining your feeble powers will never be enough to prevail against the Dragon King. Fairy Sphere is going to be broken. It can't be. Our magic power wasn't enough. If that's the case, then we'll simply gather it from across the continent. Meredy from Crime Sorcier. Okay, very nice. I connected everyone, and now we can gather all their magic to this point. Okay, interesting. I am actually happy about this solution. A greater pool of magic makes perfect sense instead of just, you know, they'll pull some power out of their arses. So the magic is flowing here from all directions. I can't move. Let's go. Take our magic too. Do it. This is all of our magic from all the mages across the continent. Fairy Sphere. And there she is. Damn, they are crazy, the both of them. Jesus. He's going berserk. More blood. I yet long to bathe in the blood of the dragons. Come on, Natsu, you can do it. Oh ho ho ho, I knew it. They are connected, body and soul. They are not two separate entities as they made it out to be. If one suffers, the other will suffer as such. And since Acnologia's body cannot move, his soul is powerless to do anything. I got something right at least. Natsu, take everything you have and slam him with it. You're the only one who can. I'm counting on ya. Natsu, leave it all to me. Oh, I love the drawing. Holy heck. He sort of created a flaming hand. Then he enveloped his hand with that flaming hand. Kind of almost like a glove. Wait, better yet, he created a massive fist out of fire. Oh my god. This is the end. Having flashbacks, are we, Acnologia? Holy heck. Natsu punched the Jesus out of him. Holy heck. There we go, my boy, there we go. I want more blood, more destruction, more tears. I will destroy all. I will grasp everything in my hands. I will have everything. There's no way you can fit everything in your hands alone. That's why you've got to treasure the things you do have. Don't get greedy. All I need are my friends. As long as I have them, I don't need anything else. And there it is. This, my friends, is the shot I've seen. Acnologia disassembling into 1,000 tiny pieces. I see you are worthy of the title King. King, thanks but no thanks. Oh, goodness gracious. So it's over. Ugh. Okay, so the body actually also disintegrated. It makes sense. Body and soul connected. If a soul disintegrated, so did the body. This must be, he did it. Natsu and the Dragon Slayers, they won. And a huge party breaks loose, and everyone lies happy in Argent's harbor. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Never mind. It's the Dragon Slayers coming back. I was getting worried. I saw the Ravines of Time opening, and I was like, oh my god, who the hell is coming out? But it's them. It's just them. And as always, Natsu falls on top of Lucy. Everyone else is reunited. Oh, Levi and Gajil hugging each other. Oh, the ship is real. As real as it ever was. Holy heck. I'm home. Welcome home. Oh. And so, that day marked the end of an era. But it was also the beginning of another. Alright, let's head back to the guild. Through the fun times and the sad times, the path they walked with their guild family has finally led to this. A bright and shining future. So thank you for these wonderful 11 years. Next issue will have a cover page and center colored pages with a 48-page chapter. Yes! That is the last chapter I was expecting for, at least. He delivered on that. Thank you, Hero Machine, for that. We finally reached the epic conclusion, to be continued in that final chapter 545, Irreplaceable Friends. Holy heck, I can't even, I don't even know what to say, really, honestly, I don't. Fairy Tail is, as of this moment, 1 week away from ending. Like, 11 years. 11 years ago, I turned 23 next week. So So I was 12 years old 11 years ago. Imagine if I had started reading fairy tale from the beginning. Just imagine that. Imagine if I was there from the beginning, how I would be feeling right now. If I'm already feeling like nostalgic, as it were, I, I just, I can't even process into words. The anime's better, it better come back. Like, it must come back. We still have, like, everything after Natsu's return after the 1 year time skip. So we have everything from then on. We have the Avatar arc, and we have the preparations for the Alvarez saga. We have Caracol Island, and we have all of that. The invasion of Alvarez by Natsu and the others who were teleported there to save Makarov, and we have all this saga to see animated and to see voice acted, which is something that I always enjoy in animes, is to see the characters voice acted, colored, most of them. Some of them we don't get to see colored, apart from covers from the volumes and whatnot. But some of the characters we only see colored in the anime. So the anime, there's better be some plans for the anime's return. They have no excuses now not to bring it back, because it will be successful. If their problem is if the anime is going to be successful, I have no doubts that a last season of fairy tale anime will be very, very successful. If they want to ride the hype train, this is the moment for them to do it. And then after that, they can end with fairy tale forever. And please don't turn it into Naruto or anything that that hero is going to pick up from Natsu's children or something. Please, if I can ask anything of this, is that Hiro Mishima doesn't take the same route as Kishimoto did. I loved Naruto and I loved Kishimoto's work very, very much. Naruto was one of the first animes I've watched, alongside Full Metal Alchemist and Dragon Ball, of course, but Dragon Ball was way before I knew that anime even existed. I watched Dragon Ball without knowing it was an anime, and along many other series that were on TV when I was younger. I watched those series without knowing it was anime. Only years later, with Naruto and Full Metal Alchemist, I learned exactly what was Naruto, and Hellsing as well. I believe I watched Hellsing as well at the same time. So, but please don't turn fairy tale into Boruto or anything like that. Just let it be. If it is to be, let it be. So yeah, I was right in the way they were to defeat Acnologia. If either the soul or the body would suffer, then the other would suffer as well. So when the immobilization of the body allowed for the striking of the soul, which led to its destruction, and thus the destruction of the body. So at that point I was right. It's not... how can I put this? It's not that it's not a worthy death. Like, it is cool, like, there was no other way to destroy Acnologia, apart from really destroying it. I just think that all the building up to it was considerably less prompting for that. Like, the ending itself was good. The way to the ending itself was not so good. I believe Hiro Mishima could have easily made another 5 chapters and end the story on 550, and just he could have stretched some of the battles if in these 5 chapters plus he would supposedly write, if he would have extended some fights 1 chapter more, some fights could have been totally different. August versus Gildard Zankana, it's one of them. It's still the one that pains me the most, is that Natsu versus Zerev. it could have done with at least half a chapter. Something like that, at least half a chapter for that battle. Aelin and Erza could have gotten a little more exposition. There was little in the way to make us care for Aelin. Like, we saw her past. Sure, I cared for her a little bit, but not enough for me to say, oh, she decided to sacrifice herself for Erza. What a good choice. Still, to this date, I cannot think of why she has done that. So, yeah, that's another fight that could have gotten another chapter. And the other two could have just been the fight against Acnologia. Maybe some more exposition. Sorry about that. Maybe some more exposition on the Ravines of Time, which is a topic that it was introduced so late that we couldn't even understand the scope of it. Like, they told us, well, there's the Ravines of Time here. 5 chapters later, or not even that, you know what, this is just a super powerful dimension where supposedly nothing can exist, but technology, being the Dragon King of magic as he is, he was able to consume them and use them to his favor. So I think one chapter for August versus Gildas and Kana, another for Erza and Aelin, one for Natsu versus Zeref, near the end, especially more near the end, and 2 more for the whole Acnologia situation. And I would have made it so the manga would have ended on the 550th chapter. But again, I'm not the writer of the manga, therefore I just leave myself to reviewing it, reacting to it, and giving my opinions to you guys. And speaking of you guys, I hope you have enjoyed it. Please do let me know your opinions in the comment section down below. I value all your comments, however few they may be, sometimes even non-existent, but if they come, I value them a lot, because it is important for me now and will always be. Your guys' opinion tells a lot more than just a like or a dislike. If you guys want to give that as well, please, you are free to do so, but the comment is the only thing I ask. Please leave a comment on my performance, the quality of the video, and the overall theme of the video, which is the chapter itself. Please do let me know all of that in the comment section down below. As I've always said, and I haven't said in quite a while, it is yours to use and abuse with politeness and education and manners. So I'll see you right away for this week's video, chapter, of the 7 Deadly Sins, which I'm guessing it will be quite amazing. Then I say my goodbyes to you. Bye bye.